Have you ever wondered why Google, a global tech giant, is investing billions of dollars in the Philippines? It's a question that has been on the minds of many, sparking curiosity and intrigue. What could possibly be the driving force behind such a colossal financial commitment to this archipelago nation? Could it be because the Philippines is an emerging market, ripe with untapped potential? Or perhaps it's the strategic location of the country that has caught Google's eye. Or maybe there's an even bigger picture we haven't quite captured yet. Let's take a step back and look at Google's track record. Over the years, the tech behemoth has made investments in various countries, and each one has had profound implications. Remember when Google invested in India's digital ecosystem? That move played a significant role in propelling the South Asian nation towards becoming a digital powerhouse. Or how about Google's investment in Singapore's tech infrastructure, which helped the city-state maintain its position as a key player in the global tech scene? Could the Philippines be the next beneficiary of Google's financial prowess? Is it on the verge of a digital revolution, about to be catapulted into the global tech arena? Or is there a different reason altogether? These are questions begging for answers. And as we delve deeper into this topic, we'll explore each possibility, turning every stone and peering into every corner. We're not just talking about an investment here, but a decision that could potentially influence the digital landscape of an entire nation and even the world. So, what's the real story behind Google's billion-dollar bet on the Philippines? Why is this tech giant placing such a high stake on this Southeast Asian nation? This, my friends, is the billion-dollar question. Keep watching until the end to find out the answer to this billion-dollar question. And hey, if you're enjoying this, click subscribe and give us a like. It only takes 3 seconds. And now, to understand Google's decision, we must first understand Google. What is Google's pattern when it comes to investing? Google, the tech giant we all know, has a rich history of investments that reveal a pattern that is as intriguing as it is innovative. The company's investment portfolio is a testament to its commitment to innovation, technology, and the exploration of emerging markets. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Remember when Google invested in Android back in 2005? That was a time when smartphones were just starting to make an appearance. This investment was a clear demonstration of Google's foresight and its appetite for innovation. Today, Android dominates the global smartphone market, powering more than 80% of the world's smartphones. Then there's the investment in YouTube back in 2006. Who could have predicted that this platform would become the world's second largest search engine and a pivotal part of our digital lives? Yet, Google saw potential where others did not. Google's magic touch extends beyond technology too. Its venture capital arm, Google Ventures, has invested in everything from Uber to SpaceX, always with an eye for the next big thing. But it's not just about spotting the next innovation. Google is also attuned to the promise held by emerging markets. A key example of this is their investment in Jio Platforms, a leading digital services company in India. This move showed Google's recognition of the potential in developing economies where tech adoption is skyrocketing. So, what does all this tell us about Google's investment in the Philippines? Well, it suggests that this move is in keeping with their pattern of identifying and investing in potential growth areas, whether that's a technological innovation or an emerging market. But remember, Google is not just a tech company, it's a company that shapes our future. And its investment decisions are not just financial moves, they are strategic steps towards that future. So, is the Philippines just another piece in Google's global puzzle, or is there something more? Let's now turn our attention to the Philippines. What makes this country a potential gold mine for a tech giant like Google? Well, let's begin with the people. The Philippines boasts a young, energetic, and tech-savvy population. More than half of the country's population is under the age of 24, with a significant portion of them being digital natives. This younger generation is more inclined to embrace new technologies, making them a perfect audience for Google's suite of products and services. But it's not just about numbers. The Philippines has a high literacy rate, particularly in English, which is a key language for global tech platforms. This English proficiency, combined with a cultural affinity for Western brands, creates a fertile ground for Google's growth in the country. Beyond the demographics, the Philippines' economy is another attractive factor. It's one of the fastest-growing economies in the Asia-Pacific region. Despite the challenges brought by recent global events, the nation has shown resilience and continues to project steady economic growth. This burgeoning economy, coupled with a rapidly expanding middle class, means more potential customers with disposable income to spend on digital products and services. Now let's talk about the Philippines' strategic location. Situated right in the heart of Southeast Asia, the Philippines serves as a gateway to the rest of the region. With over 600 million people, Southeast Asia is a market that no global company can afford to ignore. And having a strong presence in the Philippines can provide a springboard for Google to further penetrate this vast market. Finally, the country's government is actively encouraging foreign investment, especially in the tech sector. Policies are being put in place to facilitate ease of doing business, and initiatives are being rolled out to improve the country's digital infrastructure. With these factors in mind, Google's decision starts to make a bit more sense, doesn't it? After all, the combination of a youthful, tech-savvy population, a robust economy, strategic location, and a conducive business environment makes the Philippines quite a compelling proposition. It seems in this case Google may have found a hidden gem. So what does Google's investment mean for the Philippines, and in turn, what does it mean for Google? Imagine a surge of opportunities cascading through the Philippine economy. This investment could potentially spark a new era of growth with the country's technology sector. $1 billion injection from a tech titan like Google would undeniably nourish the fertile ground of the Philippines' burgeoning digital landscape. The investment could catalyze the creation of thousands of jobs, thereby providing a significant boost to the economy. But it's not just about the money. The knowledge transfer and the infusion of Google's culture of innovation could create a ripple effect, inspiring local tech startups to flourish. It could also potentially enhance the quality of digital literacy in the country, thus setting the stage for the Philippines to emerge as a significant player in the global tech arena. Meanwhile, let's pivot and look at this from Google's perspective. This investment offers Google a golden ticket to a burgeoning market teeming with potential. With its growing digital economy, the Philippines presents a vast and untapped pool of consumers ready to dive into the digital world. Furthermore, investing in the Philippines could bolster Google's global presence. By establishing a stronghold in Southeast Asia, Google not only gains access to the Philippines market, but also gets a strategic advantage in expanding its reach across the region. And let's not forget the potential for innovation. With its diverse culture and unique challenges, the Philippines could offer fresh perspectives that could inspire new ideas and solutions, thereby enriching Google's innovation engine. So it certainly appears to be a win-win situation. Google gets to tap into a new market while bolstering its global presence, and the Philippines gets a significant boost to its economy and tech sector. But as we peel back the layers, we might find that the situation is more complex than it initially appears. It seems like Google's investment could be a win-win situation, but is it really that simple? Now, it's time to answer the billion-dollar question we asked at the beginning. Why is Google investing billions of dollars in the Philippines? Let's circle back to the key points we've discussed throughout this video. First, we looked at Google's pattern of strategic investments, which often focus on emerging markets. The Philippines, with its robust economy and rapidly growing digital landscape, certainly fits the bill. Then we dug deeper to discover that the Philippines is indeed a hidden gem in the tech world. The country is home to a young, tech-savvy population that's eager to embrace new technologies. This demographic is ripe for Google's range of products and services, from search and advertising to cloud computing and beyond. And let's not forget the potential for Google to enhance its global presence. By investing in the Philippines, Google is sending a clear message to competitors and consumers alike. It's committed to fostering digital growth on a global scale, and it's not afraid to put its money where its mouth is. But it's not just about what Google can gain from the Philippines. This investment also promises to bring numerous benefits to the country itself. From boosting the local economy and nurturing tech talent, to fostering innovation and improving digital infrastructure. It's a win-win situation that could set a precedent for future tech investments in emerging markets. So, to sum it up, Google's billion-dollar investment in the Philippines can be chalked up to a combination of strategic factors. These include tapping into an emerging market, reaching a young and tech-savvy demographic, and enhancing its global presence. There you have it, folks. The answer to the billion-dollar question. But remember, the world of business and tech is always full of surprises. So, subscribe for more amazing content and keep wondering. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.